Hello, everyone, and welcome back with another story. Have you ever seen something you weren't supposed to see? Something that made you question everything about someone you thought you knew? I did. It was supposed to be a harmless night, a routine job. But what I witnessed that night shattered my reality. It wasn't just a dark secret, it was a nightmare wearing the mask of fame. And now, they know I know. They say celebrities are just like us, normal people with extraordinary lives. But what if some of them are hiding monsters behind their perfect smiles? What if the charming actor or the beloved singer you've watched for years is keeping something so horrifying, so twisted, that it could ruin them forever? This is the story of how one chance encounter exposed a celebrity's dark secret. A secret they'll do anything to keep buried. It started when I got a job at an exclusive estate. You know the type. Luxury homes rented out to the rich and famous. My role was simple: clean up after the guests, keep my head down, and never ask questions. Privacy was the golden rule. And trust me, I was good at minding my own business. Until that night. I was on my final round, walking past the guest cabins, when I noticed something strange. The door to cabin 6, the one rented by him, the megastar everyone worshipped, was slightly ajar. From inside came a soft, rhythmic tapping sound. Tap, tap, tap. I shouldn't have stopped. I shouldn't have looked, but curiosity got the better of me. The lights inside were dim, casting long shadows across the floor. I leaned closer, just enough to peek through the crack. That's when I saw it. There he was, sitting in the middle of the room, facing away from me. His hands were moving frantically, like he was carving something into the floor. I squinted and saw a pattern. Circles, symbols I didn't recognize. Around him were candles, flickering and casting the walls in an eerie, dancing glow. I should have left. I wanted to leave, but then he spoke. It wasn't a normal voice. It was low, guttural, like two people speaking at once. He muttered words I couldn't understand, and suddenly I noticed something else. He wasn't alone. Across from him, slumped in a chair, was a figure, pale, motionless, their face hidden under a sheet. My blood ran cold. This wasn't a ritual. It was something far, far worse. I stumbled back, my shoes scuffing against the ground. The noise echoed through the silence like a gunshot. The muttering stopped. Slowly he turned his head and smiled. But it wasn't a normal smile. It was wide, unnatural, like his face was being stretched. His eyes, oh God, his eyes were pitch black, like there was nothing human left inside of him. I ran. I don't remember how I got back to the staff quarters, but I locked the door and sat trembling in the dark. My mind raced. What did I just see? What was he doing? The next morning, cabin 6 was spotless, as if nothing had happened. The actor checked out early, his charming grin plastered across his face as he waved to the staff. But when I looked at him, all I could see were those black, hollow eyes. I thought I could forget it, move on. But a week later, the news broke. A young assistant had gone missing. Last seen at the same estate. My heart dropped when I saw the photo. It was the figure in the chair. The same pale face I'd glimpsed under the sheet. I wanted to speak out. I wanted to tell someone what I'd seen. But then the messages started. Anonymous texts, photos of me at work, at home, even asleep, and a note. We know what you saw. Stay silent. It's been months now. I moved, changed my number, deleted everything, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes, at night, I still hear that sound. Tap, tap, like he's still carving his symbols, like he's still watching me. Maybe he is. Maybe he always will be. Some secrets should never be uncovered, because once you see what's hiding behind the curtain of fame, you can never unsee it.